Good afternoon, everybody. We are back. We are here. We are ready to go. And yes, we are vertical once again. We're gonna be trying it. No, don't you drink my coffee. No, Cat's trying to drink my coffee right here. Guys, we're gonna be trying vertical once again. The morning live stream, okay? It was much different than the afternoon live stream yesterday. Yesterday's live stream had like 6,500 views on it. The live stream from this morning had 500 views on it. So we're gonna test what happens with the vertical. You're gonna get it. We're gonna test what happens with the vertical live stream this afternoon. Once again, if you guys absolutely hate it, one of two things is gonna happen. You're either gonna get used to it, or what are you doing? Oh, you can eat that. You can eat the tape. That's fine. We've got Dark Bro, Firasty, Frasty in the chat, baby. Dark Tim, Tim, Dab, Drew, Dark Bro. Thank you very much for the super chat. Dark Bro says, did somebody say nanner? Oh, somebody did say nanner. I don't know where it's better for you to see it. Is it better for you to see it down there, or is it better for you to see it up here? Down there, up here. Down there, up here. I don't know. Dark Bro, I give it to you down there and up here, man. You tilt that head back. You take the banana, you peel it, you tilt the head back, you lick it, and you stick it. Dark Bro, man, thank you very much for the super chat. Absolutely appreciate it. No. You can't actually eat the tape. I thought it was going to stay stuck to that thing. What are you doing? Oh boy, this cat, man, trying to eat the tape. You can't undo the tape and then eat it. I thought she was just gonna lick it for a while. As if cat ain't any caffeinated. Dab, man. I actually don't know. I didn't realize. No, you can't eat that either, man. What is going on right now? How hungry are you, little kitty? I actually didn't realize that, you leave a drink out and a dog is in the house. The dog's probably going to knock your drink over and move on with his life. You leave a drink out with a cat in the house, the cat is definitely going to drink your drink. So, yeah, man, cats get into literally everything. Old school Wayne's World right there, absolutely. What strategy do you trade? So, too fast for you, man. I typically, okay... And when I say typically, I just mean the majority of the time. I majority of the time am looking to either swing trade for a longer term or to simply buy and hold something. I have traded. I would honestly say if I'm going to be getting in and trading, it's got to be some sort of a scalp, okay? Because a lot of the times if I get in and I'm looking at kind of like a risky trade or something like that, the entry is actually a very good entry. A lot of the times, emotion gets involved and you end up thinking you're going to be getting, more and more money. And then of course the trade goes the opposite way. So I do have very good entries. The exits are not always good when it comes to these shorter term trades, which is why I focus more or less on holding longer term or more conservative investments over a longer period of time. With that being stated, though, I like to look at entries and exits around support and resistance lines. Lines that traders typically use in order to enter or exit a trade. And what I like to do is I would like to buy in as it bounces off support or as it's breaking through resistance. These typically end up being very good entry opportunities. Now, the same should be stated for exit opportunities. So if I was going to be buying in as it bounces off support, I would look to exit that trade as it essentially attempts resistance. So if it's going to get rejected off resistance, I would use that as an exit opportunity. If it is going to break through resistance, I'll allow it to run. So if I am going to make a shorter term trade, I'm looking at support and resistance lines as entries and exits. I know a lot of other guys, they like to use moving averages. You can use moving averages, support and resistance, and so on. But, dude, I have been looking at graphs for a very, very long time. And people get drawn to different things. My eyes immediately go to support and resistance levels, consolidation and trade levels, where people are willing to buy and people are willing to sell. They don't always hold up, and not every trade is always a win. There are losses along the way that you learn from and you deal with, but if I'm going to be making a trade, it is off those support and resistance levels. Tim, hey! Yay! We got the vertical chat. Severely dripping sarcasm. Oh, so I didn't mean to read it. Yay! We've got the vertical chat. I meant to say, yay. We've got that vertical chat. All right, the most horrible thing that has ever happened in your entire life. Now, yes, right, and it might be the most horrible thing that's ever happened in any one of our lives, but I do need to test it out, right? I need to test out these analytics. Yesterday's afternoon live stream that was vertical was, if it ends up being an anomaly, right, great. Okay, we'll just go back to horizontal lives, no issues there whatsoever. But dude, if we're doing 6, 7, 8,000 views in a live stream simply because it's flipped vertical as opposed to horizontal, and the alternative is 400, 500 views, I mean, guys, we got to go with the 6, 7, 8,000 views as opposed to the 400, 500 views. Let's see. What's up, Clay? What's going on, Blade? I was trying to get you to talk about it earlier. Caesar! Trying to get me to talk about what earlier, man? I know I missed something because that's the first chat I see that you say there. Gorilla Bro Fan, what's going on, man? Tim, dial up. I bought in around 2,400 points. Dang it, we talking about Caesar. Where did you buy in at 2,400, man? Are you talking about SHIB or something else? Because the first chat I see from you is I was trying to get you to talk about it earlier, and I don't know what we were talking about earlier. Let's see. You do an analysis of LCX. Yeah, we'll look at it, man. My two favorite bros. Shh. I know you're talking about me, right? Dial up. Robo. We can look at that as well. Honor. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Listen to Samuel Sloth, man. Click the like button and subscribe to that stinking channel, would ya? Do it, man. Do it. Do it. Do it. Wally the Whale. All right, we got to look at Wally the Whale. We got to look at LCX. We got to look at Robud here. Smart Money Concepts as well. My gosh, too fast for you. We got to look at a lot of stuff right here. Let's look up Wally the Whale first. Dark Bro, thank you very much for the super chat. Dark Bro says Honorarium is my baby, and they also loaded up on YFDAI. So you know what? Dark Bro did come in here and say YFDAI at the very beginning. So, Caesar, before we jump into, man, why do they have to go in and sell off a Scotty right there? It was just sitting at 1880. You guys coming in with a $4,000 sell, $3,700, $1,700. These boys coming in and selling off a Scotty, acting like they can throw another red line on the screen there. I can almost guarantee you somebody comes in and buys and brings it back up here. Scotty has been trading in between this channel for a very, very long time right now, and I'm hoping that it does end up getting a nice bounce. Let's see, YFDAI. Where are we at here? Not typing anything in. Nope, not YFATty. Not Wife Day. Oh my gosh, man. YFDAI, $48, a tiny. Dark Bro, to me it is insane that Honorarium is trading at a much, much higher market cap. This coin is getting $42,000 a day in volume, and you are just destroying its market cap, man. So congratulations to Honorarium on that one, absolutely. But if you guys are interested in a tiny little market cap coin that has been beaten down to absolutely nothing, and even if it goes back to the highs that it saw in 2023 here, you're talking about 5-6x gains, which is nothing to mess with, man. So yeah, absolutely, Dark Bro, very, very cool. I hope that it does rip much higher for you, and $193,000 market cap is tiny, so it definitely has a lot of potential to run much, much higher there. And man, everybody out on, where are you? Everybody out on X couldn't see that. Very sorry about that. Let's see. Do it. Samuel Sloth. Do it! Do it. Aloha. Stelios. Aloha to you. We haven't hit the pinnacle of what HRM will become. We have not. Dark Bro, I truly believe that Honorarium is going to be something great, man. I think you're going to take it to the next level. And I don't know. I really don't care if it happens next month, if it happens next year, man. I think you're going to do great things with Honorarium, which is why I hold Honorarium. Now, where are we going from here? Wally the Whale. Let's look up Wally the Whale really quick, guys. We're going to see what's going on with that one. Wally the Whale. Caesar buying into Wally the Whale. Oh my golly bum, dude. I don't own any Wally the Whale, but with this graph, I wish I did own Wally the Whale. This is the kind of stuff that I love to see, man. A tiny little Solana token right here, doing absolutely nothing but ripping higher. Now, it broke resistance, and it's very, very, I guess, fragile resistance, because it broke this after 1, 2, 3 attempts. And I say fragile resistance because this token was launched yesterday. So, this token launched around 6 zeros and an 18. It is currently trading at 5 zeros and a 48, near a 40x gain. $100,000 market cap to a $4 million market cap. All I gotta say, man, without going in and without checking out their Twitter account, without checking out their socials and all of that stuff, 5,000 holders is extremely impressive in such a short period of time. Just be careful, man. Just be careful with it. Wally the Whale is doing absolutely phenomenal right now. Don't lose those gains, okay? These little tiny tokens, yes, they can absolutely become the next big thing, but also be very careful that people can sell off very, very quickly, and of course, they could end up going down. So, very, very nicely done, Caesar. Wally the Whale seems to be performing incredibly right now, and I hope that it absolutely continues ripping, and the next stop goes from $4 million to $40 million market cap, and you 10x from the current levels. Kombu, Ohio guns, and mustache. We got that mustache right there. FYFDI, it does go back even to $1,000. Daddy gonna make bank. Daddy gonna make bank. Yes, Dark Bro, it might be a little weird that I just called you Daddy, but hey man, if Daddy's making bank, Daddy's making bank. You gotta have some fun with that. Spooky! What's going on? 50 Shades of Spooky. Glad to have you in here right now. Tim, I call it Brohio because of you and Clay being there. You know, a lot of you guys, I know people in Ohio, clearly because I live in Ohio. But a lot of you guys might not actually know anybody that lives in Ohio other than the live stream. And I'm actually surprised, man. You know, I live in Ohio. Tim lives in Ohio. Kai lives in Ohio. Does anybody else live in Ohio? I thought it was more than that. But truthfully, when there's like 40 people hanging out in the live stream and 3 of them are from Ohio, and you got like 10% of all of the viewers living in Ohio, that's quite a bit. Anybody else in here live in Ohio? I'm in Ohio. Johnny Quest is in Ohio. Dang it, man. The views keep going up from Ohio. Anybody else in Ohio? If not, it's okay. I just find it surprising that so many people are actually from Ohio in the live stream. You know, Ohio's got a decent-sized population, sure, but it's certainly not one of the most popular states out there. That's a pile of Ohio bros in here. There is a pile of Ohio bros in here, Tim. It's actually kind of, to me, it's crazy that there's that many Ohio bros. Why aren't we millionaires yet? Spooky. I guess we gotta hold another day. We'll be millionaires soon, right? Soon. Good to see you, Sarah. Been wondering where you've been. Sarah, where have you been? We're glad you're back. We don't need to know. It's all right. I show speed. Too fast for you. You do show speed, man. Unless you're telling me to look up a token. I live in Ohio now. Everybody lives in Ohio. You guys have all been, I guess, inaugurated into the Ohio bros. Okay? You all live in Ohio. I'm a Colorado bro all day, every day. There you go, Scawsome. North Carolina. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of North Carolina bros too. I believe JB's in North Carolina as well. Colorado, bro. There you go. England. All right, Fletcher, all the way in. Shouldn't you be getting ready for bed, Fletcher? Isn't it like 9 o'clock there? Shouldn't you be getting ready for bed now? Florida says hello. Markel, hello from Ohio. Thank you for saying hello from Florida. I have no idea where Pika is at, man. I have no idea where Pika is at. I hope that Pika's okay. I hope that Pika's doing well. I hope that Pika will one day come back and grace us with her presence. But I do not know where Pika is, man. Sorry, I've been busy. Spooky, it is all right. You know what? You guys can get as busy as you want. But I want to say thank you to literally everybody that hangs out in here and never feel like if you left, you can't come back and act like you were never gone. You absolutely can. I mean that. 9:15 p.m. That's what I'm saying, Fletch. That's what I'm saying, dude. You got to be getting ready for bed soon. Happy to say, Lucky's LP, Lucky's Leprechaun, seems to be bouncing back up a little at the moment. The 500 are holding well, and it seems to be great support. Can't wait to share more plays with y'all. Sam, yeah, you know what? We can, and I don't know. You guys let me know, okay? I'm seeing 185 viewers in Streamlabs. That's probably adding together both X viewers and adding together YouTube views here. So I don't exactly know how many's just in YouTube. So if you guys are in YouTube, I know it might be a little frustrating for you to take out the new layout for a second, but is it easier to see the chart if I flip the chart to the top of the screen like this, or is it easier to see the chart when it's at the bottom of the screen? Just let me know. I know it probably doesn't make that much of a difference, but let me know if it's easier to see it at the top of the screen versus the bottom of the screen. And that's what I'll try to remember when going through and looking at the charts. But yeah, man, Lucky is another very, very tiny, I believe it's LU, is it Lucky's? Yeah, I think Lucky's is the ticker here. Another very, very tiny coin, 517 holders. It's, you know, doing $1,000 a day over the last 24 hours in volume. Tiny little market cap. So, kind of similar, right? The liquidity pool's bigger, but similar in size to what Honorarium is. So anybody out there holding Luckies, I do hope that you get lucky with it, and I hope that it rips up the same way that I want to see success for Honorarium. So very, very nice to see that right there. Wally the Whale doing even better. I mean, we just looked at it a minute ago and it's down to like 4,000 points. Now it's at 49 points. So Wally the Whale continuing to climb right now, looking very, very good at the moment. The daily graph looks great, and the hourly chart looks great as well. Yeah, literally going from 40 points to 49 points right there. So Lucky's looking very good as well. Timmy! Thank you very much for the super chat. Tim says, it's easier to see the chart in horizontal view. Oh, how could it? Listen, Tim, legitimately answer that question for me. I don't know how it could possibly be any easier to see the chart in horizontal view, because if I go like this, the chat, yes, I can understand the chat, but if it's like that, that's what the chart looks like in horizontal view. As a matter of fact, I think that it's probably bigger now than it is when it's in horizontal view. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think it's bigger right there. It's just you get the chat across my face right now. I think it's actually bigger on that screen than it is on this one here. Let's see. But then we can't see you because of the chat. Yeah, you got that stuff going across the top of my screen, at the top of my face if that happens. And you know what? Listen, guys, dead serious. If it is really annoying, okay, I can always make the layout something similar to the old way. So I could take me, right? Hold on. Minimize that. Right? I could take me. There, now I got me. I could take me, I can make me smaller, put me down here, right? And then I can move Chrome like that. Now, all of a sudden, you've got Chrome essentially in the exact same position that it is during a normal live stream. You can see the chart up there. It's just blank down at the bottom. Just the same way you'd have a blank chat rolling across a black screen, right? But that to me does not seem as good. I don't know. To me, that just doesn't seem as... To me, it just doesn't seem as good as what it would be the way that it is right now. Yes, Moji had to test it again, man. Absolutely had to test it again. The views this morning, right, were about 500 live stream views. 500 live stream views is nowhere near the it's nowhere near the 6,500 views that we had yesterday. So I wanted to see it if it has to do with the vertical versus horizontal, man. I absolutely had to see it. So we are testing the vertical again right here. You guys can see me at the top. You can see the chart at the bottom. And then, of course, we'll move it around. So you can see the chart at the top and me at the bottom if we get there. But let's see here. The vertical isn't compatible for PC or TV. Yeah. Yeah, that would be annoying, wouldn't it? Do you guys watch on the TV? Do you guys watch on PC or TV? Or the majority of you guys on phones? Don't like vertical. Can't figure out how to start from the beginning of the stream. And 1.5x to catch up to the lot. Yeah, let's go me. I actually don't know how you would do that on the vertical live stream either. So, all right, we're going to have to weigh views. We're going to have to weigh views versus accessibility on that one. So, just use this as a test, guys. Use it as a test. Hey, Clay, can you do a chart on Book of Meme? Yes, Tibiru, absolutely, Clay, no good. GeoHRM, I understand that you guys don't like it, man. But dead serious, right? If you don't like it, but it's getting 10,000 views versus 500 views, we will adjust to it. If yesterday was some sort of an anomaly or some sort of a fluke, we will go back to horizontal. No issues, no worries. Nobody needs to get upset about it. But I have to test it. I mean, you guys, I have to test it. And there's no other way to test it than to test it. So that's what we're doing right now. Let's see. What was I just? Oh, Book of Meme. Book of Meme. Book of Meme right here. Book of Meme down just slightly today. 1.5 cents on Book of Meme. A $1 billion market cap still. Down just 2%. And actually hitting a decent level of support at the moment. So Book of Meme on a shorter term trade, finding support in the 1.5 cent area. Testing it here 2 days ago, testing it, and testing it again today. It is finding resistance at this 1.8 cent level. So please keep this little channel in mind. If Book of Meme does end up coming down and breaking through the 1.5 cent mark, I would be watching out for levels just slightly lower, about 8% to 1.4 cents. And of course, below that, you're going to get taken all the way down to the 1.2 cent mark, where we're going to find your, hopefully, second to last level of support, which might take you down to here. And if you come back down to here, dude, watch out. I mean, you're going to be falling off a cliff, potentially coming back down 90+%. Book of Meme ran extremely quickly, and you do have your levels of support to watch out for, but luckily, you got a lot of support levels in there for Book of Meme, and it doesn't seem to be doing too bad at all. Dark Bro! Thank you very much for the Super Chat, Dark Bro says, DM of how it looks on a phone. Yeah, I was looking at the phone yesterday. It really does not look that bad. This is my view. Only see 3 chat entries. Well, I see 4 chat entries right there. But yeah, I mean, to me that kind of, okay, so if I'm looking at Mojis, right, you can't really see the Weeble charts too well at all there. And then the bottom chart basically is, completely covered up. So kind of hard to see that. Dark Bro. Okay. Interesting. Dark Bro. I don't think. So Dark Bro does not have his maximized, and therefore he has all of the chat there. However, what Dark Bro is seeing, I mean, I'm tiny, right? You got me in vertical mode, but there's absolutely nothing on the sides. Like, it's very, very difficult for Dark Bro to see the what's on the screen. Yeah, so what I would be seeing, Dark Bro, is what Moji was seeing there. You don't have yours maximized. So if you click the maximize button up at the top where I should be, yeah, you're going to see less chat. You're going to see what Moji sees at that point. This is maximized. Nah, I think if you click that button right there, the little, like the 4 lines, yeah, that's maximized right there. Okay. Which, to me, dude, doesn't look horrible. I mean, that doesn't look horrible at all. You're just missing the chat. You got to click that chat button right there to pull the chat up. Yeah, we'll work through it. We're just going to figure out views, guys. We'll figure out views, and then we'll get on with it. Let's see. I'm out, too. See y'all Monday. Have a great weekend. Dude, it's Wednesday. Moji, man, it is Wednesday. Are you leaving until next week, man? My gosh. Mike, what do I scare you? Dark Bro scares me. Dark Bro scares everybody a little bit, man. The darkness is just kind of, it's the unknown. It's scary. Ernest bought some MF because, well, MF, are we buying MF? Are we buying it? Because somebody was talking about it this morning, and it actually seemed like it was on a decent pullback. Man, up 18% on the day today. Gosh. Already at $100 million market cap, though. Tim, where did you buy it? Because it does seem to be at a very decent level of support. And to be honest with you, I don't know if it's going to fall back down here to nothing. It would have to come back all the way down to a cent. But I imagine the team bought in at those levels. And they're probably not going to sell. So I would imagine this is getting some good support in this 8-cent area. Currently at 10 cents right now. So where did you buy in, Tim? Because that actually does look like a very good entry. Let's see. Mike want to get intimate with you. Oh, goodness gracious. Maximize it. The chat disappears. Intimidate. Excuse me. Intimidate. Intimate, either one of those, man, they both work out. Where do you see the bounce back up on Bitcoin? Tobs for Doge. Well, let's look, man. Let's look at Bitcoin here. Can I look at Bitcoin? I don't even think I can look at Bitcoin on Dex Tools. Let's come out here and see where Bitcoin's at. I know we're very, very close to seeing some support on Bitcoin here. Now, Bitcoin currently sitting at 65,700. It has bounced off several times over the last couple of weeks. It's 64,000. So I would be putting my first line of support at Bitcoin on that 64,000 area. And over the last 24 hours, I know it has bounced off that level. And then dating back to March 22nd, it bounced off that 64 area. And then, of course, it bounced off that area back here on March 5th when it started to pull back a little bit after jumping up to 68, 69,000 and testing that all-time high. So 64,000 first level, and it is already bouncing off of that level. If that level is broken, okay, and we cannot hold just a significant nice round number in the 60s, I would be concerned of a fallback down to the lower 50s. Okay, I don't know if that's going to happen or not. If it does, it could be an excellent dip buying opportunity, but there should be a lot of volatility heading into the Bitcoin halving. Now, the Bitcoin halving is set to take place in 16 days and 9 hours. You know what else is set to take place in 16 days and roughly 9 hours? Is the Dogecoin 20 pre-sale. Guys, Dogecoin 20, Bitcoin halving, all expected to take place when? April 20th, 4/20. It is going to be a very big day. Not just for Bitcoin, but literally for all cryptocurrencies. So please keep that in mind. All right, I actually didn't know that was on Crypto.com. I do have some money on Crypto.com that I can actually go out there and hopefully grab some with, because it does look like it's got some potential being brand new like that. This happened 3 times in the last month. Just buy and smile. P. Diddley, man. P. Diddley. I don't know. I might change that name right now if I were you. But yes, just buy and smile, dude. Do it. Johnny J. Thank you very much for the super chat. John J says, Am I first? Am I first? Unfortunately, you are first, John J. You are first to think you are first by knowing that you are not first. So congratulations on being first, man. I do appreciate the super chat very much. And yeah, we can just say you're first. I'm sure Dark Bro would be more than willing to give you first on it. Getting ready to head out to baseball, or to a baseball game. No happy hour today. Well, you know what? Have fun at that baseball game, Gio. You don't have to tell us what game you're going to, but I do hope that you have a great time, man. It's a little chilly here, so hopefully you got a little bit better weather than we got here in Ohio. Bro, don't hold Shiba. Hold a coin with actual utility. Meme coins are okay for trading, but in my opinion, unless you want to get rugged, hold something with utility. Mike, I actually agree, right? I actually agree. So I don't think that Shiba Inu Coin has the best utility. I don't think that Shiba Inu Coin is one of the best investments ever. But I do think that Shiba Inu Coin has one of the strongest online communities. It has one of the loudest online communities. And it has one of the largest kind of active user bases. Shiba Inu Coin is a phenomenon when it comes to essentially social media presence. So that is one of the reasons I do hold Shiba Inu Coin. But yeah, absolutely. Trading could work out much better than holding could. Tibiru Veru, thank you very much for the super chat. Tibiru, man, all you gotta do is peel that banana, you tilt the head back, you lick the banana, and you stick the banana. You eat a banana in one single bite like that, and you make sure to maintain eye contact the entire time you are eating the banana. Tibiru, man, thank you very much for the super chat. Appreciate all you guys. Baseball sucks. Baseball doesn't suck. I used to love playing Little League, man. Wanted to be a baseball player when I grew up. Got an MF at 087. Put 2,000 on it. Constantly monitoring it. Tim, I hope, man, I hope that it rips up to $1 and you don't actually have to watch it. You can either decide to take your profits or just let it ride from that point forward, and that there's no additional, I guess, stressors from here on out. It is still brand new. It is still, we'll go with this. No, we'll go back over to this chart right here. Go back over to this chart right here. Yes. Dude, MF sitting at 11 cents right now. Tim's already up nearly 50% on this token. And you got in at an excellent level of support. So, yeah, Tim, I hope that it doesn't breach that level of support, but you are doing very, very well right now. Hope for a good pump this week. Ernest, man, thank you very much. Streamlabs is telling me that is your first super chat ever. If it is, Ernest, thank you very much. If it honestly is your first super chat ever, please, everybody in the chat, say thank you to Ernest right now. But yeah, it does say that it's your first super chat ever, so I want to call that out. I want to say thank you for it, and I am hoping for a massive rally, a massive pump. I don't know if it's going to happen this week, Ernest, but I know we're going to see some expected volatility increase into the Bitcoin halving. We might see a little bit of a dip buying opportunity. I don't know. I'm hoping for a pump, absolutely, but we might see a dip buying opportunity, and post-halving is really when we should see some gains, man. If you go back to the last 3-4 bull market situations, post-halving, you see some massive growth, and then that final exponential rally. Guys, I am begging you, okay? When we see the nice steady growth, when Bitcoin is hitting new high after new high after new high after new high, and then all of a sudden, things rip up in an exponential manner. The euphoria is kicking in. Views on videos are all of a sudden going from 4, 5, 10,000 views a video to 40, 50, 100,000 views a video. Just let you in right now, not financial advice. Take your stinking profits. Sit back, laugh, and wait for the dip. It has been that way in 2017. It was that way in 2021. It will be that way in 2024, 2025. When you see steady growth, steady growth, steady growth, exponential rip, oh my gosh, take the profit and wait. Even if you get out a little early, it is always, that cycle has repeated itself since inception of cryptocurrency. Take the profit and wait. Not financial advice. That is what I will be doing. Dark Bro, thank you very much for the super chat. Dark Bro says Honorarium to $1, XRP to 100, YFDAI to 6,000. Golly, man. I'll say this. I don't have any YFDAI. I do have a little bit of XRP. If Honorarium goes to $1, I will be in a much better position than any of those other tokens hitting those price points. So if I have to choose one, I'm choosing Honorarium to $1, Dark Bro. Illuvium Ride is going to be nuts. It's going to be parabolic soon. XRP is going nowhere. Well, you know what? XRP is going nowhere as long as it's being held captive by the SEC. I'm okay with saying that. I do believe that XRP can grow as a major, major business with major utility as long as the SEC stops riding them. But yeah, dude, Dark Bro, man, if you take Honorarium to $1 and I can hold it that long, I'll be very happy. Very happy. What is the best trading app? Skills Gaming. I mean, I guess it depends on your needs, right? You've got Webull. Webull's very good if you're trading stocks and want to get cryptocurrency as well. Crypto.com, KuCoin. I really liked KuCoin. You can't trade KuCoin here in the United States anymore. I really liked KuCoin, though. So if you guys live outside the United States, you could use one of the affiliate links for KuCoin there and get some discounts. But I prefer Crypto.com is for buying and selling if I'm using a centralized exchange here in the United States. Clearly stocks, you got to go for Webull. And actually, Webull's introducing futures here pretty soon as well. I'm on the waiting list for futures. So if you're looking at trading, NASDAQ futures, gold, silver, Forex, things like that, you can get into Webull futures when they launch that. And I'm telling you this because I've got affiliate links for all of these, yes. Use them or use somebody's link if you're going to be signing up because you're going to get free stuff for doing so. But I like those. On top of that, dude, you've got the DeFi exchanges. You've got Radium for Solana, Uniswap for Ethereum, PancakeSwap for some Ethereum tokens, but BNB is their bread and butter. So I guess it depends if you're talking about DeFi or CeFi. Take profits, play with the house money, and trade, trade, trade. That is, ladies and gentlemen, how you end up like Tim and you retire to Costa Rica. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Tim bought property and is building a beach house in Costa Rica that he can live happily ever after on. Hi, Clint. I jumped into Doge 20. The admin on the Telegram is telling everyone to verify their wallet. Is this so? Raymond, don't listen. I don't do that. Okay, there's no sense. You don't have to verify your wallet. I am in Doge 20. I am in Doge 20 heavy. Okay, that's by definition of pre-sales that I have invested into in the past and so on. So I am in Dogecoin 20, and I am not connecting my wallets. I'm not telling anybody else to verify. I'm not doing any of that. I am simply waiting for claim day. I am going to claim my tokens, and I am going to either decide at that point to trade and take my house money, like Tim just said there, take my house money or take my money back out and only play with house money, or if I'm going to go in there and it seems to be doing very well, if I'm going to wait. But I'm going to be making my decisions on claim day, on launch day. Dude, I would not be messing around with anybody on. There's so many stupid scammers out there that dude, you buy in, wait for the launch, and claim on launch day. I wouldn't get caught up with a bunch of crap. Walter, thank you very much for the super chat. Walter says, thanks for the unofficial advice. You are welcome for the unofficial advice, Walter. You are absolutely welcome, man. Clearly, I can express my opinions all day long. I can express my viewpoints all day long, but it is you who is going to make the ultimate decision. Not based on what I said, but by gathering information hey, I might be a source, and then making your own informed decision like the adult that you are. So very, very nice, Walter, and I hope that it works out the best for you. Can I get a link? Can I get your link for any? Sanjay, how about MEXC? So I do not use MEXC either. MEXC I also cannot use in the United States. So I don't have a link for MEXC, but I do have a link for KuCoin if you guys are outside the United States and want to use it there. But yeah, you can do that, man. What time is it? FOMO time. Coinbase is the next Voyager. Dude, if Coinbase pulled a Voyager, if Coinbase pulls a Voyager, you are probably going to see $5,000 Bitcoin. Okay, I'm just going to lay that one out there. If Coinbase goes bankrupt and takes 70% of people's money, you're probably going to see $5,000 Bitcoin. So watch out. Protest MEXC until they list Honorarium. Then you'd be good to go. Pudgy, if MEXC lists Honorarium, you probably see Honorarium 10x in price. Just saying, man. Let's see. What can I learn from you, man? Just be. So I've got experience in a lot of things. Pick my brain. I don't know. I don't know what you know, so I don't know what you'd be able to learn from me. Usually when you learn something, it's something that you didn't know before. But you'll certainly be able to see a different perspective, okay? A lot of the stuff you and I might agree on, but you might see a different perspective in a lot as well. So I guess what you're going to get is a lot of entertainment. You are going to get a lot of fun. And you do. I mean, truly, a lot of you guys have been here for a very long time, and you know that we do talk about a lot of stuff in here that I would hope you can learn from, right? So if that's the case, I don't know, maybe somebody say that they've learned something in here and help me out a little bit. This guy wants to know what he can learn. House money or money you owe in taxes. Yes, Ken with 2 N's. Truly, if you take the house money back out, or the house money, right, would be what you owe taxes on. Ken is right on that, okay? But if you take your principal back out, I mean, you don't owe anything on that. There would have been no capital gain recognized at that point. That's money that you put in. If you allow the rest to ride, dude, you're sitting on unrealized gains in that regard. So, theoretically, if you never closed out the house money, you would never have capital gains taxes to pay, and it would all just be play money at that point. So Ken with 2 N's, you might be on it. In the process of buying, believe me, it is a process. Trust me, I have one of the last seasons of farming and one more Ohio winter left. Then it's fruity tropical drinks and sunburn on Tim's, what does he call it, his ginger bum, the rest of his life. Tim, will you ever be coming back? Like, is it going to be like you vacation back to Ohio to see family, or are you, like, legit staying in Costa Rica? You are going to be a Costa Rican. What's the plan there? Raymond, Mr. Trejo, thank you very much for the super chat. Raymond, I really do appreciate that, man. I don't see any chat associated with that super chat there. So if you would like more than a shout out, if you want a question answered, if you want some sort of recognition, if you want me to pull a chart up on the screen for something for that super chat, please, somebody in the chat, let me know if I miss Raymond's chat there. But one of the moderators, one of the green names, whatever, make sure that I see Raymond if he's got a chat that goes across with his super chat there that I have not seen. So Raymond, man, thank you very much for the super chat. Absolutely appreciate you, man. Second on MEXC is pumping. Is that the name of the coin, Roger? Is that the name of the coin? Ishmael, what about XRP? I own a little bit of XRP. I don't own a lot of XRP, but dude, one of the first mover advantages in the blockchain space in terms of like global financial blockchain technology. I think they're on the forefront of a huge industry. I think one day Ripple can be a $1 trillion company. I just don't know if it's going to be through Ripple stock. I don't know if it's going to be through XRP. I don't know what it's going to be through. But yeah, I got positive expectations for XRP as long as they can deal with the SEC and get through all that. Oh, I got this one. That was John Jay. He didn't send nothing about the eye contact. He didn't send nothing about bananas, man. Yes, bro. Please come over to cannabis sector. Leonard. Leonard, so if you're talking about the cannabis sector in terms of stocks, right? Might be a little bit more difficult to see the Weeble charts on the vertical mode, but they've actually been performing very well. Sundial, is that what you got down on the bottom left? Yeah, so you can see Sundial in the middle of the screen right now, and Sundial has actually been performing phenomenally. I don't stay up to date on much of the news in the cannabis sector because I don't own any cannabis stocks right now. I used to trade Sundial back in the day, but as you can see here, it is performing beautifully over the last month. Really, over the last 2.5 weeks. I don't know what the news here is or why it's beginning to rip like that, but cannabis stocks performing very, very well, specifically Sundial performing very, very well, almost doubling in price. Another 10 cents, and you're going to see it double in price, a 100% gain in the last 2 weeks, going from $1.30, currently sitting at $2.50. If anybody does know the reasoning behind that increase, please let us know in the chat here, because I don't know the reasoning behind it, but performing very, very well over the last like 14 days, man. Jasmy. I don't know if Jasmy's still sitting at 2 cents or not. If Jasmy can maintain 2 cents, it's doing great, but I actually, the only thing I watch out for on Jasmy is whether or not Jasmy is going to, a lot of you guys ask if Jasmy's going to reach those all-time high prices. No, I don't think that it is, because it's been so crazy diluted over the last couple of years. Jasmy did breach the 2 cent level and come down below it. It's down in line with the overall crypto market today, down about 3%, which is not hard to see. And it is setting up support in that 1.8 cent level right here. So tabbing it. It tapped it a couple weeks ago on the 18th. Tabbing it again today. Still fine, right? Still fine. But if it falls through, you could be touching 1.5 cents on Jasmy. If your question is, do I think Jasmy is going to get back up to $4 a coin? No. I don't think Jasmy is going to get back up to $4 a coin. If you look at Jasmy's all-time high market cap, it would only need roughly a 20% increase from the current levels, getting back to like 2.20 or 2.2 cents to reach its all-time high market cap that it had recorded there. So it can, because clearly anything's possible, and it could be sitting at $100 billion market cap and so on. But I don't think it's going to be as easy to get back to these levels as a lot of guys hope, simply because so many coins have diluted Jasmy over the last couple of years. I wish I could tell you what he said, but 99% chance I'll go unnoticed. Dang it, Pudgy. I should have ignored it, but I didn't ignore it, man. My bad. Timmy, thank you very much for the super chat. Tim says, absolutely staying. Expat. I'll fly my daughter and son-in-law down. Not paying taxes for yes, dude. Not paying taxes for anything illegal, man. And I'm not going to try and start some sort of a huge political debate in here, but Tim, it absolutely burdens my soul to know that the money I pay in taxes are going to illegal activity. I mean, that, to me, Tim's going to get me going. Tim's not going to get me going. I'm going to take a drink. I just mailed my taxes in between live streams today. Tim's not going to get me going, man. Tim's not going to get me going right now. I'm going to skip that sentence. Yep, live in hotels and foreign wars. We have no business. Taxation is theft. Taxation is theft, man. I'll say this, okay? In all honesty, and I was talking about this with my sister, but in all honesty, dude, if I felt comfortable, and I know I'll never agree with 100% of what people spend money on, but dude, when you are paying your taxes, okay, I mean, there is a certain obligation to pay some form of a tax. I get it. Governments have a job to do, and not every school can be private. You know, it shouldn't be that only the rich get police protection and fire departments and so on. There are some things that should be covered by an overall, I guess, government. But, dude, instead of seeing beautiful parks and well-paved streets and school systems that are flourishing and police that are extremely well-trained to take care of societies and teachers that are taken care of, man, instead of seeing all of that, when you see the utter nonsense that Tim is talking about right there, and you know that all of your money and more, because they're just piling on debt, when you know that that's where your money is going to, why on earth would you want to pay a tax? Why on earth, dude? How could you possibly feel good about knowing that? Dude, if I knew that I was living in some sort of a utopia because my tax money was being 100% utilized to its utmost provision, let's get started, man. Cool, dude. I live in the utopia of the world because you guys are actually responsible. But when it is the exact opposite, I don't blame you at all, Tim. I don't blame you at all. Dark Bro, you will never get pudgied, man. You're never gonna get pudgied. Wendell, let's check out Mog real quick for Wendell, because Mog has been performing pretty well, but Mog has been on a little bit of a pullback, bringing us to some severe support lines. So pulling up Mog, it is below the line that we put on the screen yesterday. And to get I guess a better feeling about this line, let's look at it right here. We put this line on yesterday, and it was on these more conservative wicks and candle bodies. Boom, boom, boom. However, we could put an additional one on that wicks down to the area that we are currently at. Boom, tested it here at the beginning of March, tested it here mid-March, testing it right here today. Okay, if you guys are in Mog, be very, very careful. I don't know your expectations, but if it falls below this level here and confirms some movement to the downside, you got 2 days of support at 6 zeros and a 4, but you're looking to come back down and touch 6 zeros and a 2. Okay, so I would watch out. Certainly, if it falls below this level that it's at right now, I'd watch out for a pretty heavy decline. If it falls below that level, which might be very, very hard, knowing that it's already got 15,000 holders and $200 million market cap, dude, you're probably coming back down to test 7 zeros and a 3, which is going to be another 95% decline. So that's what I'd be watching out for on Mog, but at a very strong level of support right now, you just got to figure out what happens next. I do taxes, so I get my return, not support the guy. Fearful Floof. Very well done, my friend. Very well done. 26 million. Let's get started. Nick F, 26 million total views, 124,000 subscribers. Guys, if you are brand new in here, please do not forget to click the subscribe button. I appreciate every single one of you guys for watching, every single one of you guys for liking, all of that stuff. Truly, and it's not just for me, right? But you guys have no idea how much you can change somebody's life simply by clicking on a video. Simply by clicking a like button. Dude, I am the guy on the screen, yes, but you guys hold 100% of the power. You truly do, man. Your decision to watch, like, share a video, it alters my life. It really does. So I am beyond grateful. Nick F, he loves to keep track of all that stuff, but I'm beyond grateful for all of you guys willing to simply watch and click a button, man. It's incredible. Cast buying Doge 20 as we speak. Sanjay, if you do, please make sure to use the link in the description of my videos. They'll know that Claybro sent you, and they might want some more videos on it. There was a lot we can learn from each other. All have different skills. One of the best things I learned from Claybro is that there are still good people out there, and that the bros are family. That was my previous statement. Dark Bro, dang it, man. That's the best thing that I've ever heard in my entire life. You know what, Dark Bro? I'm going to tell my mom that. If I've been looking to make my mom proud my entire life, and that statement right there, it just might help me do it, Dark. So thank you very much for that. What's going on, Pudgy? Hello, Pudgy. Everybody saying hello to Pudgy. I like it. Become a bro. Do it, Cass. Do it. Opinion about Doge, bro. Aram Salah. I don't... Oh, I do own. I was going to say I don't own any Dogecoin. It's a lifestyle. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. I do own a little bit of Doge right now. I sold a lot of Doge back in 2021. I traded Doge in between, like, I don't know if it was like 25 cents in the 30-cent range. I forget exactly what the numbers were since it was 2 years ago. 3 years ago. Crap, dude. We're in 2024 already. Yeah, I shaved probably 90 to 99% of the Doge that I had in 2021. And I'm still sitting on a little bit, but it's not one that I have picked up during the dip. So I like Doge. Doge is heavily reliant on Elon Musk, but that dude hasn't given up on it. So I think that Doge could see some nice volatility to the upside. Peng, Nima Shah. We can look at Peng in a second here. Algorand, good investment. Algorand probably one of the better investments that you can make. Not a meme coin. So you'd be doing good on that. Dark bro, the government would, yes. The federal government, official statement from the Claybro YouTube channel. The federal government would never misuse our money. I appreciate my YouTube channel. And official statement from the Claybro YouTube channel is that the federal government would never misuse our money. Dark Bro is correct on that. If anybody asks, that is what I would. That is what my statement would be. So the federal government would never misuse our money. I love this channel and I want to keep this channel. Dark Bro, man, thank you very much for this super chat. Tim, thank you for the super chat as well. Tim says, look at how your money is taxed. Like 8x. You got a payroll tax. You got a city tax. You got a county tax. You got a state tax. You got a social security tax. You got Fed tax. You got sales tax. You got property taxes. Who gave the government the authority to tax the land that they didn't make? Well, Tim, I don't know if they ever taught us that in history. My best assumption to answer that question would be that they gave themselves the authority. When you put yourself in charge and you give yourself the authority and you make the rules with no checks and balances whatsoever, I mean, that's how corruption begins. When nobody can put you in your place, nobody can tell you no, the human nature, the prideful sin, the corruption will come out. And the federal government is not corrupt, but you are right, man. We are taxed beyond belief. If you go back, dude, and you look at a lot of the successful nations to their downfall, one of the reasons is overtaxation. The government comes in and misuses to the point where people just don't care anymore, and then they get this idea of, don't get me started on socialism, is a good idea, because they feel like it's their only way out. And then that is the absolute demise of that nation. So please keep that in mind, as some of you guys are probably rooting for socialism. But Tim is absolutely right, man. We do get taxed way too much. And even if we were appropriating those funds to the 100% best use, I still think that we do get taxed at a rate that is well beyond what it should be. And not to look at Dubai as like a different model, because they have a lot of natural resources that we may not have here in the United States. But dude, the prosperity that you can see over there, because there is no federal tax, I mean, it's insane, the difference of what you can make, and the businesses that go over there and flourish because of their tax havens. So yeah, man, look, I'm not saying, I truly believe, and you guys in other countries can disagree with me, I am biased because I live here. I truly believe the United States of America is the greatest country in the entire world. I believe that, however, not because of our leaders. I believe that because of the people here. I believe that because of the principles that this nation was founded on, and I believe that because, you know, this, I mean, it just truly is the greatest. So I know that might offend some people that live in different nations. I am biased because I do live here. But I think we got a lot of room to move, and I think we have a long way to go before we get back to those original ideals as well. Who's scamming my nose? Nobody, man. Nobody. Let's see here. Complacency is what gave them the authority. When people stopped questioning the narrative and stopped holding the accountable is what I want. Oh, yes. Dark Bro, I agree with you on that. Zach, Mr. Dagger, thank you very much for the super chat. Zach says just bought over 11 million SHIB, about $300 worth. Let's get started. Zach, man, very, very nice to see that. I hope that it does nothing but bounce off these support levels and go up for you from here on out. Of course, we never know what is going to take place tomorrow, so may the best happen for you, man. I do have to say, Zach, it says that this is your very first super chat, so thank you very much for that super chat. And I hope that the 300 other people, that's what it shows me is watching. I don't know how many's from YouTube, how many's from X, but I hope that the other people in this live stream tell you thanks as well and show some appreciation for the very first super chat that you've sent, man. So thank you very much, Zach. Dubai's taxes, bro, 5% on everything. Sanjay, India has a high taxation system too. Yeah, I don't think does Dubai have taxation on income? Income tax is what I was talking about. I had read that they don't. Maybe they changed it, but I will say this. 5% tax, Sanjay, is a lot less than the 30-40% tax that a lot of people face here in the United States. But, oh, this is for Pudgy. We got ourselves, John J says this one here is for Pudgy. We got ourselves a little bit of an extra spicy turkey. That's the spiciest that I can get. John J, man, thank you very much for the super chat. Absolutely, man. And did that come across as more spicy than normal? I don't know if it did or not, dude. I hope it did. Don't see Doge 20 link in the description. Can you buy without staking? The franchise. It's not in the description of this video, of this live stream. It's in the description of the videos on my channel. Let me go grab you I'll go grab you guys a link if you do want to use one. Let's see here. And yes, you can buy without staking. I am not staking my Dogecoin 20. You can make very good returns if you decide to stake your Dogecoin 20, yes. But if you prefer the liquidity of being able to trade on launch day, then you're going to want to look at not staking. So I've pinned the link to the top of the screen if you are interested in Doge 20. That's going to take you to the official website. You're not going to have to worry about going out and finding it on X or anything like that and running into a scam site and so on. I have bought Dogecoin 20. I have used that link. They're going to know that Claybro sent you if you do use that link, so it will help me out. Yeah, you don't have to buy and stake. You can simply buy it if you would like. Dark Bro for Shay Bro. Last minute roll call. Sound off. 1, 2. I don't think anybody is saying they're in here, Dark Bro. I'm here, Dark Bro. Roll call. I'm here, man. I am here. Dark, thank you very much for that. Timmy, thank you for the super chat. Tim says, Americans are the greatest. The government is corrupt. Oh my gosh, am I even allowed to say it? Read Tim's chat there. Government narrative is a joke. I bled for the people. And you know what? I know that, Tim. I know that. Any and every veteran in this chat right here, I know that you did it for the American people. I know you did not do it because you're some sort of a government puppet boy, right? I know every single one of you. And I do want to say thank you. You can never thank somebody enough for laying their life down or putting their safety, their security, their family in harm's way to help you out. But dead serious, man. One of the things that I'm most grateful for, people like Tim, and this might sound extremely selfish, and it probably is, but people like Tim that afforded me the opportunity not to have to serve in a military capacity. So, Tim, man, I just know that if nobody else out there appreciates it, and if it was well before I was even thought of, thank you for everything that you did for this country and for me and people like me who can afford the luxury of not having to serve because of guys like you. And I know there's a lot of other people in here that serve this country, so it's not just Tim, right? But thank you guys for making that sacrifice, honestly, so that I didn't have to. Let's see. I want to start a meme coin. Any tips? Pixel. Marketing. Okay, marketing. Focus on getting as many people involved as possible. But if you want some more in-depth tips, Dark Bro started a coin, dude, so you can ask Dark Bro, and he's got a lot, man. I do not own any Milady, African Village. I do not own any. LimeWire, MMC. LimeWire's actually done very well. I haven't looked at it in a long time. It is after 5 o'clock, though, so we can pull LimeWire up in the chat tomorrow. Timmy! Thank you very much for the super chat. I needed a job. Oh, God, dude. Well, Tim... just tell me you did it for me, man. Just tell me you did it for me. You needed a job and they were the only ones hiring. Okay, say, Clay Bro, I served for you, man. I served for guys like you so that you could be afforded the opportunity not to serve. Tim, dude, I appreciate it nonetheless, regardless of the reason you did it, man. Dead serious. Caesar says, oh yeah, I greatly appreciate it, and I am thankful as well. That's what I'm talking about, Caesar. Guys, did you lose all your money yet? Not yet, Waves. Not yet. I might be on my way, but I haven't lost it all yet. Guys, it is 5:05. We're going to get off here for right now, and we will be back with videos tonight at 7 p.m., videos at 8 p.m. Listen, there's a lot. You guys can continue to change my life, right, and help out immensely simply by clicking a button. There's a lot of sponsored videos that are kind of in the works right now. And if you guys would watch those videos, I know a lot of them are not Shiba Inu Coin, and a lot of you guys are here for Shiba Inu Coin. But if you pull those videos up, if you simply click on the affiliate link that's in the description of those videos, those guys can see Clay Bro's getting engagement. And that is like gold to these guys. So even if you do not buy into some of these pre-sales and some of these other tokens that will be, you know, brought forth in the coming days, it will help out beyond anything that you guys could imagine simply by clicking a link. You know, you don't, they're clean links. You don't have to worry about anything like that. But you don't have to connect your wallet if you don't want to buy or anything. But if you click those links, it shows as a click. And it shows that the marketing is working. So keep that in mind moving forward with all of the sponsored videos, all of the sponsored content. And let's do some shout-outs, and we will be back, guys. We'll be back with videos tonight, and we'll be back with a live stream tomorrow. African Village, man, enjoy your evening. Caesar, see you later. MMC, have a great day. Sanjay, thank you very much for being so active in the chat. Sanjay, appreciate you, man. Caesar, see you later. Tim, enjoy your evening. Thank you very much for the super chats, and once again, dude, thanks for serving. Dark Bro, see you later. James, Gorilla, Waves, have a great evening. Tim, see you later. David, peace out to you, man. Caesar, James Barnes, have a great one. African Village, thank you very much for clicking the subscribe button, man. Absolutely appreciate all of you guys that subscribe to the channel, especially if you're brand new in here. Next Level, have a great evening, man. Gorilla, Caesar, MMC, James, enjoy your evening. All of you guys, you know what time it is. Good news, new. You want to say it with me, Tim? Say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.